Your recorder's ready.
Okay. My name is Ana Loza, and I will be talking to you about the benefits of hugs. Can you remember feeling bad after receiving a hug? No? Can you go back in time and think what your parents used to do after having a bad day? Or do you see your kiddos looking for a cuddle when not feeling good? I do. And I have never experienced any side effects or any adverse effects after having a hug. On the contrary, I guess it makes me feel good, and I want to hug every time I'm having a hard time, right? I love having my kids look for me when having a bad day or when they're not feeling sick. I also think that I want to pass the importance to them of what the benefits could be for them if they keep hugging each other. The last decade's holistic approaches have become an increase in the medical field, and not only in the medical field, in many other areas. But I want to talk to you about the medical right now, the power of touch, massage, and how spirituality and the connection of body and soul has been of increased importance. The World Health Organization identified that social interaction and personal relationship plays a primary effect on the health of someone's life. The National Institute of Health had also said that hugs are good for you because hugs produce oxytocin in your body, which is the hormone that produces the release cause the love and affection for others. And it also stimulates our brain in several different ways, such as social interaction, trust, sexual behavior, human relationships. All those little good things are produced by oxytocin. Oxytocin also helps us during childbirth. If you think how much stress can childbirth bring, anxiety, pain, all those bad feelings, oxytocin counteracts all those effects, making your body become more stable. Another of the hormones or another of those chemicals that help us stay stable are endorphins. Pain, it's decreased after having that little hug or that little touch or stimulation to our body. Another of the chemicals that gets affected after a hug, it's dopamine, which dopamine causes pleasure in our brains. Many studies have said that when you take a recreational drug, it will give you some of those pleasures. Well, you don't need that drug. You just need a hug instead. Also, I just wanted to tell you about how many things that will help us to stay on that balance and help us keep healthy. Also, a hug can alleviate stress because when we have stress, our cortisol levels go up to the roof in our body. Well, a simple hug can give you that stimulation. And studies have found that hugs in babies can help them through failure to thrive stages where they don't want to eat, where they don't want to move, where they don't want to do things. A simple hug can bring those things to them. Also, the New York Times have talked about a psychotherapist. While she was practicing, she found out that she received a hug in a moment of stress and despair changed her whole life. Just by a hug, just by a simple gesture of one of her patients, make the world totally different. Neuroscientists says that if we learn to hug, it's affordable, efficient, non-toxic, and an effective way. If we get that touch, if we hold hand, if we give a hug to someone in need, it can change or boost our emotions and can keep us in balance. One more time. Also, the critical care nursing talked in the journal about the Department of Psychiatry at the University of North Carolina in the effects of a hug by decreasing your heart rate and decreasing your blood pressure. They did a study in 2 different groups of married people and then also all or long-term relationship. And they found out, well, let me talk to you about a little bit about this study, I'm sorry. One group was called the non-hugger, and then the other group was called the huggers. The huggers will sit and watch a 10-minute video holding hands and then hug for 20 minutes, for 20 seconds after. The non-hugger was just told to sit, watch the video. And then after they watch and hug and the other ones didn't, just for them to, just for them to say something that's stressed in their life, any moment that makes them realize, you know, they were having issues. Then after that, they were checking their blood pressure and their heart rate. And what they found out, yeah, both groups had the increase in the blood pressure and the heart rate, but the non-huggers had almost double the heart rate and blood pressure compared to the huggers. So that's how they realized that, yeah, a simple hug can make a huge difference in their lives. And I don't know if you ever heard about Patch Adams and their attitude to life, giving joy, giving love, playing games for kids and other people. If we learn to give some love, their life can be changing too. He gave a speech at the Virginia Commonwealth University School of Medicine's Department of Pediatrics, and he urged physicians to be compassionate and to express their significance, so you know what they mean to them. People hunger for love, and one of those little things that they can do is just give a hug, because he said giving a hug is giving everything and receiving everything in return. Everyone can have a hug, and the only consequence of it is you could save a life, and he had experienced that. Also, the benefits that he talked about is to decrease the stress you're having in that particular moment, decrease your heart rate once again, heart disease, and decrease your heart rate. So with all this, I just want to let you know who's not ready for a hug, because I am. After a hug, if I see all the benefits, I mean, why not stay in balance with all those good chemicals that are going to be in our body? Why not decrease the chance of having a heart disease when I can just give a simple hug and make my heart better? I hope you like this, and I thank you for coming today.